on tonight's episode, we talk about a movie we saw in a theater.
Yes, we went back to the theaters. We saw New Mutants.
Mm-hmm. And then we'll also be talking a lot about DC FanDome.
Yes, a lot.
So much.
Okay.
All right.
So let's do this review of the New Mutants, the last installment in the Fox X-Men universe. They don't even call it Fox anymore. They call it
a 20th century film.
20th century films.
Yeah.
This one was almost a 20th century film. Okay, let's just get this out of the way and spoil it.
Yes. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate this movie?
I don't know. I don't like numbers.
Oh, okay.
But I would say 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I would have gone for a 6, but worth watching, but you don't need to go out of your way to see it.
Yeah. Well, first of all, this movie was announced in 2017 to be released in 2018. The movie had a release date and then had 4 other release dates. First because let's postpone. Oh, let's reshoot. And then Disney bought Fox. Oh, let's change things. Oh, this and that. And then coronavirus. And then this. And then that. Oh, we're gonna release to streaming, which I think they should stick to it. It's like, I don't know. Maybe they want the money back, but I don't think they're gonna make the money back. Yeah. With coronavirus. I was like, I don't think anyone is excited. I wasn't excited to see that. I was just curious.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see Tenet next week.
Yeah, that's next week.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
But, so the movie was finally released at the movie theaters. Whatever movie theaters open out there. Okay. Before we get to the story, let me get a little bit into the characters, because I think that's probably the biggest issue with the movie. Well, first of all, the trailer. If you saw the trailer, you saw the movie.
Fortunately, I have a very bad memory. I don't remember the trailer very much.
So
it's probably why I liked the movie better than he did.
So the movie, it takes place on the Marvel Fox X-Men universe, and some people said that after Disney bought it, they would change to be part of actually the Disney Marvel MCU X-Men universe. But they mentioned the X-Men, and there's no mention of the X-Men on the MCU. So it's, maybe they're gonna retcon that in the future and connect them, but yeah, maybe not. Anyways, so is the last installment of that Fox Marvel X-Men universe, and it's quite sad. I don't think it ended well. But let's start with the characters. The characters are youngsters, teenagers that are locked into this mansion, hospital, prison.
Classic horror movie setting.
Yeah, and they are mutants. They have powers. And I'm going to a little bit of the story, but to the characters now. So we have Danielle Moonstar, this Native American teenager that has, they call it psionic powers, telepathy, empathy, and all that. And we have Rain Sinclair from Scotland. She becomes a wolf. And with her I found a couple problems. One of them was that she becomes a wolf, a dog, and walks around the house. But when she's like halfway, this is pretty bad. That's not really a transformation. It's like a little bit of hair here, claws. Yeah.
There's like ears.
Oh, yeah.
Her eyes. So I don't know. I don't know what you want. Like halfway, she's not going to be all the way.
She's more like, I don't know, more bestial. Is that word? Is that word?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. They kept her too human. Yeah, I don't know. Also, the fact that they made her lesbian, I thought it was too on the nose. Oh, the girl with short hair, boom, lesbian. And she's not lesbian in the books. She actually has a crush for this character named Sam, who is also in the movie, also known as Cannonball. And I thought they did a pretty decent job with Sam. Yeah, I thought that kid is a good actor.
Yeah.
And
Charlie Heaton from Stranger Things.
Yeah, and the character was somehow loyal to the character in the books. The whole coal mine, and I don't know if it was clear for you in the movie, but his powers when he's on his cannonball form, because he's at first his power might sound ridiculous. He propel himself against something, but actually when he is in the cannonball form, he's indestructible. He's invincible. He feels nothing. He's
okay.
Super
That makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, so there's Sam, which was okay. Roberto da Costa, the Brazilian sunspot. In the beginning, I was like, oh, come on, they're not gonna do anything about it. And at the end, they actually show a sunspot artist, using his powers. And it looked cool. It was okay. So Sam as Cannonball looked cool.
I have to say, isn't there a DC character who's also Brazilian, who's also has firepower?
DC?
Yeah, her name's like Green Flame or something.
Oh, Fogo. Yeah, fire. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, she's a girl. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a Brazilian thing.
I guess. Yeah,
really
it's gonna
hot
be too
or
hot.
something.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, she was a member of the Justice League.
Yeah.
she had this sort of duel with this other character named Ice.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So
did they write a song about it?
There was I don't know if they sing. It's just Brazilian enough, so she'll probably dance and sing. Yeah.
The dance of Ice and Fire. Okay. Sorry. Tangent. Coming back.
Okay, so what else? That's all right.
No, Ileana Rasputin.
Oh, Ileana Rasputin. So the characters I mentioned before, they are part of the New Mutants first generation in the books. Ileana, on the other hand, she comes later. And one thing about Ileana is they drastically changed the character to the point that Ileana is actually really young. She's probably the youngest of the New Mutants. She's, I want to say, even a little girl.
In this?
On the books.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No.
And in this, she is basically that little girl that happens in the beginning.
Oh, I see.
And in this one, they made her a teenager with, I don't know, sex traffic issues, kids, sexual exploitation and exploitation.
Exploitation,
And it was cool. It looked cool. The actress was good, but it's kind of a drastic change. Ileana Rasputin is also the sister of one Piotr Rasputin, or Peter Rasputin, also known as Colossus from the X-Men. So, yeah. But they had Lockheed. First it was a puppet, and then there was a actual
old dragon. Yeah.
And okay, I guess characters. Yeah, let's go to the story, and I'll go more.
Yeah.
You tell the story.
Okay, so the story is actually really simple. Like you said, it was all basically in the trailer. We follow Danny, who is. It starts out with like this crisis. Her dad's waking her up, and there's like fire and roaring and snow, and he's like, "We gotta get out! We gotta get out!" He gets her to the woods. She hides. Her dad dies. She loses consciousness and wakes up in this mysterious hospital type asylum sort of place. There's only the one doctor there, Dr. Reyes.
Yeah.
Is that her name?
Yeah.
Alice Braga, and she finds herself now with this group of teenagers who are all troubled in different ways. They all know that each other are mutants, but they don't always know each other's powers. Really, they're just kind of figuring this out. And at first, everything seems fine, right? But then they come to find out that this hospital and Dr. Reyes, there's kind of something sinister going on, and Dr. Reyes tries to kill Danny.
It is funny that you mentioned sinister. because later on in the movie we find out that she works for this organization called the Essex Corporation, which they have mutants there, and then they're gonna go to another school. Oh, and they think they are being pre-trained to go to the X-Men school.
Yeah, the kids think they're headed toward to Rochester.
The Xavier Institute, the school for gifted children, but they actually, the bad guy, this doctor, she works for the Essex Corporation, which is familiar for the comic book fans, and it's being teased in several other X-Men movies. I think was I can't remember if it was the end of Logan or if it was it wasn't the end of Logan. I think there was something about them on the end of Logan, but I think Deadpool has something about it, and also Days of Future Past. They go back to, or maybe it was first class, third class, whatever. But yeah, I remember there's a scene in one of the movies that they go and recover the blood of Wolverine from a cave from some place, and they put in a case with all the bloods, and they close and this is XX. And XX is a reference to Nathan XX, the X-Men villain, also known as Sinister.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's on the nose.
So
it's like Stanley level on the nose.
Fun fact, and an even disappointing fact, they shot scenes with Sinister. John Hamm as Sinister, and I think that would look awesome.
We could have had John Hamm.
Because of the whole reshooting, changing, releasing now, and changing they scrap that scene. Never made the light of day. It's not in the movie.
Kidding. That would have made the scope of the film so much bigger, because as it was very tiny. We never really leave this hospital because they, the teens, they develop relationships with themselves, with each other, as they start to uncover this sinister, super literally sinister plot and everything. And then ultimately they free themselves. They kill Dr. Reyes. They escape and find their freedom.
Yeah.
But for me, not knowing all that background, it was just a very small, microcosm of a story set in that bigger X-Men universe.
Yeah, but even when
that whole thing, having those scenes would have made it bigger and tied it into stuff.
Yeah.
For me, it was just like a horror movie with a mutant twist, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but even if the movie has some of the problems, is like,
oh sure,
this hospital thing, the lady takes care of everything by herself.
Yeah, that didn't make sense to me.
And the teenagers never revolt. It's like, really, a teenager that never rebels?
Not just a teenager, but like a super emotionally disturbed, depressed, sad teenager with powers.
They never rebel against one person, so there's that issue. And yeah, I guess that's it.
Okay. So, not super impressed?
No. I mean, I have all the X-Men movies in my collection. I don't think I'm gonna buy that one. Maybe one is...
No, we don't need to.
Maybe one is $2. And $2 been at Walmart. If that happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the bar is very low.
Yeah.
Not super to this movie.
Not impressed.
Yeah.
As a sad end for the X-Men universe.
Well, it's never meant to be an end, though. Right? This should have come out years ago. It should have been like Dark Phoenix.
2018. It was before Dark Phoenix? 2018?
It would have been before Dark Phoenix, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't connect. It connects as little and as poorly as, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, moving on. Let's move to exciting news.
Yeah. So the other side of the spectrum, DC FanDome, was so fun. I thought.
Yeah, it was spectacular, and it was huge. They announced the numbers. More than 22 million people watched the event, and it was it was nonstop.
It was, and it was. I think what really blows me away, like events like this are pretty common in a normal year. Stuff like this would happen at comic conventions and things like that. But usually people have to pay to have that kind of experience and to get that kind of exclusive content. But they made this free.
Yeah.
They totally could have charged.
And live.
And people would have paid, but they did it free.
Don't give them ideas, but yeah. And I'm saying
it was awesome. It was such a cool move to do this and just make it available to anybody who wanted to just get on the website.
Yeah.
It was very cool.
Lives for the fan worldwide. So, at San Diego, they show trailers of the new coming movies, and you have to wait. If you don't go there, you have to wait to either see like leaked versions or to see official versions that come after. No, they showed you everything.
Yeah.
And they talked to filmmakers and actors and
the
people behind.
Great set of guests and panelists. And they really covered the spectrum. The movies, the games, the comic books, old stuff, new stuff.
And it was at the beginning they actually split the event in two. It was supposed to be longer, but they're gonna do again in September.
Yeah.
With more news, and there's already a lot of going on in the internet about rumors about what might come.
Oh, fans do love rumors. Cool. So it started off with a Wonder Woman 1984 panel.
Yes.
Patty Jenkins, Pedro Pascal, Kristen Wiig, Chris Pine, and of course, Gal Gadot.
Yeah, it was fun. They answered questions from the fans worldwide, and they showed a little bit of the movie on the new trailer.
There wasn't anything like, whoa, that we didn't know before in the trailer.
Oh, I mean, we saw, what's her name?
Oh yeah, we saw Cheetah.
I want to say Tigress. Who's Tigress? Well, I'll remember in a second. But yeah, we saw Cheetah.
That's true. We haven't seen her before.
Yeah.
She looks good.
Uh-huh.
She looks like a cheetah, fur and spots. Big teeth.
Not cheating around. No, it was fun. Wonder Woman lassoing lightning.
Yeah,
and,
that's so cool.
Yeah.
That's so cool. We also they did show us a few more clips of her and Steve Trevor. And this fun role reversal, now she's the one who's showing him around.
Yeah.
Welcoming him back to the world of men. So we still have no idea how that happens, but
yes.
But we get to see more of it. A little more of Max Lord and all that. So, yeah, the movie. I'm still super stoked for the movie.
Yes.
More than before, and yeah.
I hate discounts.
Okay, someday.
Just FYI. Yeah, Wonder Woman. There's no date. There's a date.
I don't think we have a date yet for this.
Okay, yeah, but hopefully soon.
Yeah. Soon would be good. And they also it started with this panel, but they did it throughout the whole thing. They showed a lot of cosplayers.
Yes.
Which again, this was all about fans and for fans, and so they did a great job showing all kinds of cosplayers.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they had hosts from everywhere on the planet that would host the segments, and they would answer the questions from the fans, like during the past month or more. Fans send questions, thousands of questions, to all the different actors, actresses, and directors, producers, artists. So they answer the questions throughout the whole show.
Yeah. Okay, the next panel, we got a little more new and exciting information. So Zachary Levi actually hosted this one, Shazam. And this is from WB Montreal Games, whatever.
Yes.
About the new Gotham Knights.
Gotham Knights.
Yeah.
It's the style of Batman Arkham. It's pseudo sequel. The story on this game: Batman is dead, and he lives an electronic video will telling his pupils that, hey, I'm dead. It's up to you to protect Gotham. Soon enough, the bad guys will realize that I'm dead. So yeah, take care of it. So Dick Grayson, Nightwing, Jason Todd, Red Hood, Tim Drake, Robin, and Barbara Gordon, Batgirl. We'll take care of the city, fight the bad guys. Oh, Gordon.
Yeah.
Jim Gordon is dead too. So it's all up to the young next generation.
Yeah, so it's the whole Bat family, but they're not under the shadow of the Bat or anything. It's all them. Well, yeah, fair enough. Some cool features that caught my attention with this. Oh, their costumes. The costumes look so cool.
Yeah.
They're really cool updates, like more modern updates. They'll have their like base of operations is the Belfry. That Bruce leaves for them.
And that's confusing to me because it seems like they're talking to Alfred.
Yeah.
So if it's a sequel to Arkham Knight, Alfred should be dead. So it's not a sequel. Maybe it's they tend to create their own universe.
Yeah. Or Alfred, maybe it's some kind of AI that they have. Kind of like Jarvis or...
It could be, yeah.
Friday. I don't know. We'll see. They are going to have... It sounds like they're going to have co-op. That's split-screen co-op.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Things. Yeah, so you can actually play with the team.
Yeah.
With this team. Yeah. Step into the Night in 2021. They didn't really have a specific date, though, did they?
No.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Anything else about that one?
No.
Okay, looks cool, looks fun. Sandman. There's a whole Sandman panel with Neil Gaiman and others.
Yeah, Michael Sheen was there.
Yep.
And they had this... Who was the host on that one?
Yvette...
Nicole Brown, I think.
Yeah.
You know her from Community.
Community, yeah.
Lots
of other things, but that's probably the most famous one.
It's about a radio show, not a radio show, audiobook.
They're doing an audiobook, and we also found out that they're still working on a live action Netflix series.
Yes.
Right?
For Sandman.
Yeah. Yeah, and Neil Gaiman described it as a loose but faithful adaptation.
I mean, he's involved, so I'm confident about it.
Mm-hmm.
As he is involved in Lucifer, and as he was involved in Blood Omen. And, I mean, we didn't see Blood Omen, but it looks good so far. Yeah.
Yeah. They're still in the very early stages. He said they're still working on... Because of COVID, they're getting a lot of extra time to, like, refine the scripts and do some better casting and production design. But it's moving forward.
Yes.
So, we look forward to
that.
On
Netflix.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what else?
We had a panel for Suicide Squad. We finally saw what's going on in Suicide Squad.
Such a huge cast.
We saw the cast. We heard the director, and he played games with the cast. It was fun. Yeah,
it was a fun panel.
And it looks good. It looks like they're gonna stay down to earth on this one. Maybe not, who knows. But it seems like they're going to deal with a more earthly problem than, fighting demons. Like the other one. It's a huge cast. Highlights have Idris Elba.
Yep. What was his name?
Guy, I can't remember. Blood.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Bloodshot. Anyways. Michael Cena, John Cena is gonna be
Peacemaker.
It's
How do you describe him? A douchey Captain America?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
He's funny in the books. It's gonna be funny to see him.
It will be.
And they just announced this week that Taika Waititi is gonna be one of the characters, as well.
Always a good decision.
What else?
Michael Rooker.
Will
be there as
Savant with this long hair.
Oh my gosh.
It looks priceless.
It does. Peter Capaldi. I didn't know he was gonna be in it.
Gonna be the Thinker. I heard he would be involved. I didn't know he would be the Thinker. Now I know.
Sean Gunn is gonna be playing Weasel.
Yeah.
And one of I think is the most interesting. We have Nathan Fillion playing a character called TDK, who seems to be based on a character whose power is to detach his limbs.
Really?
Like, just take his arms off and just wallop people with them.
And what TDK stands for?
I think it stands for, like, Total Detachment Kid or something ridiculous like that. Like, this is, I mean, it's Suicide Squad. It's absurd.
Yeah.
And it's hilarious, but it's, like, dark and twisted. So, like, Harley Quinn, but all of them. And then there's Polka Dot Man, too.
Yes.
So, whose power is polka dots.
Yeah. The teaser trailer looks really good, so we're pretty excited for it.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. What else we got? Zack Snyder.
Oh, we
Snyder
finally had the Zack Snyder Justice League
Yeah.
cut trailer out, and it looks really good. It looks really exciting. It was confirmed that it will be 4-part miniseries on HBO Max. And among other things, we saw a little bit on the trailer. We saw a little bit more about Cyborg and his father and how Flash, you're gonna see more Flash.
He kind of hinted that there was gonna be a lot of Flash.
Yeah.
He was very vague about like what the plot would be per se, but just that.
Well, I mean, the plot is.
Well, I mean yeah, but he
plot.
just talked about there'd be like Flash power, quantum stuff. There was going to be more about the Flash that we hadn't seen before. So look forward to that.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
About Flash, let's jump to the Flash panel. The director showed a little behind the scenes. He showed the Flash new costume created by Batman.
Yeah.
And it was fun. They made jokes and the Flash new movie.
Yeah, not CW Flash.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ezra Miller Flash.
It's gonna have time travel. And yeah.
The suit looks really cool.
It does.
His suit in Justice League is like he's got all these pads and stuff, but this new suit's very sleek and it's very nice. Okay, we had a great Black Adam panel.
Oh yeah, the Rock,
exciting.
Dwayne Johnson showed showed drawings, concepts.
Yeah, like concept art.
For the new Black Adam movie.
Yeah, they didn't have a ton like produced stuff, but he still gave us a lot to look forward to.
Yeah.
Talked about how the hierarchy of power in the Earth is going to change. How Black Adam's not really, he's definitely not a hero, but he's not totally a villain. He occupies this weird space.
And he introduced some of the characters that will be.
The Justice Society of America.
Yeah.
Including
Hawkman, like we mentioned last week.
Yep, and Dr. Fate. I was excited about that.
Dr. Fate.
Yeah. Atom Smasher and Cyclone. Yep. He talked about truth, justice, and the Black Adam way. This is going to be cool.
Yeah.
I think. Okay. New panel for Titans, the DC
Universe show.
Series.
Titans. Also a great panel, was fun. The whole cast was there, including Wonder Girl. Which
makes me wonder, does she stay dead?
I mean, Donna Troy has a history of dying and coming back a lot of times in the books.
And I mean, plus they're comic books.
That's what
no one truly dies.
That's the other thing about the New Mutants. I think Danny died. Ileana died. Who else? I think of those characters. Yeah, those two died like several times and came back. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah. But in the New Mutants, they teased that. They didn't tease. They revealed the next season we're gonna have Red Hood.
Yes.
So Jason gonna fall fast.
And fall hard. There's this proverb that was part of the trailer. So the child who the village doesn't embrace will burn it down to feel its warmth.
What trailer?
No, it wasn't the trailer. Someone said it.
Yeah, because there's no trailer.
There's no trailer. They didn't say nothing in the trailer.
Yeah.
So don't listen to me. But someone said it in the panel, And I think that sets the tone for the new season.
Yeah. And yeah, Teen Titans.
Yeah, just Titans.
DC Universe.
Mm-hmm. Well, HBO Max. Actually.
And they're gonna go to HBO Max. Mm-hmm. And yeah.
Okay, then Shazam. Zack Snyder came back. Nope, not Zack Snyder. Nope. Zachary Levi. I'm gonna stop talking now and hand it over to you.
Yeah, Zach Levi. Shazam came and brought. He came for a ShaZoom section with the cast of Shazam. Yeah. And the director. Mm-hmm. And for some weird reason, Sinbad.
That was a joke based on the whole Mandela effect.
Yeah, with Shazam. But
I thought it was
I know they made it sound like he's gonna be on the movie.
I don't think he's gonna.
That would be funny if they somehow cool. made. Yeah. They finally put him in a Shazam movie. That would be great.
They should.
They should. So they talk, they joke, they answer to fans' questions, and at the beginning they don't reply. They don't actually answer to any questions because we can talk about that.
Yeah. But what they can talk about is the new title.
Yeah. So the little girl that plays what's her name? Tonya.
I don't remember.
Anyways,
cute little girl.
Yeah.
Who gives hugs.
Taya Maya Saya. Anyways, I can't remember. She plays. Oh, you know what? I can draw the poster for the movie, and she draws the poster, which is funny, and it has Sinbad on the top.
Yeah.
And she puts a name on Fury of the Gods.
Yeah.
And it turns out the director was there, the whole cast was there. It turns out that's the name of the movie. It's gonna be the Fury of the Gods. We don't know much about it.
It looks like it's gonna feature the whole Marvel family. It won't be just him.
Oh yeah, no, of course, yeah. But I mean, we don't know like Black Adam's gonna be there, or because Black Adam in the Justice Society, Justice Society in the books, it actually takes place in the past of one DC universe, so it could be, I don't know, 50s. World War II period to 50s, and that. So we don't know if Black Adam's gonna get there. And then gonna come back in the future, and it's like, hey kid, I said it first, and they're gonna clash.
I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. But there are gods. They will be furious, and we'll go from there.
And it's gonna be fun.
It will be fun.
The first one was great, and this one definitely gonna be fun.
It will be. Speaking of fun, Rocksteady gave us a lot of their new game, their Suicide Squad game.
Okay, Rocksteady now, the real producers of Batman Arkham games. They went back in this game. Apparently, it takes place on the Arkham universe, so it's the same universe as the Batman Arkham. Harley Quinn is back from that universe into this new group called Suicide Squad. And that's the name of the game. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League.
Yeah. So, we'd speculated before that it was a Bizarro Superman. It's not. It's regular Superman, but his mind is being controlled. Presumably the rest of the Justice League too.
By Brainiac. We saw Brainiac dominating the city with his techno-organic, the virus, cyber tentacles, and the Suicide Squad is hanging there. But I guess they're gonna have to deal with Superman, and he shows up in the trailer.
Does the Captain Boomerang throw a boomerang at his head? Yeah. Just bounces off. Yeah. So this looks fun. They did say, I'm pretty sure he said there's gonna be a 1 to 4 player co-op,
and that's always fun.
Yeah,
that's cool. I hope because that for online game is perfect, but I hope they also have some sort of split screen couch co-op.
Yeah, that would be fun. Okay, and then maybe my favorite panel was the last one. Matt Reeves came to talk about his new Batman movie.
And the man can't talk.
Oh my gosh, he told us so much.
Yeah, and he didn't tell us anything.
Yeah, it was perfect. It was perfect. Okay, so they've had to pause some stuff due to COVID, so there's a lot that we're waiting for.
I just saw today some pictures, some spy out there took pictures of the Batmobile. They are back into work. They are shooting.
That's good. Yeah. So we know that this is he said this was year 2. So not Batman's origins, but still kind of the early days as he's trying to figure out the best way to accomplish his mission and how to fight crime and who Batman is and all that stuff. He's also said it's a detective story, which is perfect. Batman is the world's greatest detective.
And by the looks of the trailer, you're gonna go back to the trailer, but the looks of the trailer is like very, very noir.
Oh yeah, which is cool, and we haven't done that really with Batman films, have we?
No, not on live action film.
Yeah, so this is good. It's still early days, not just for Batman, but for the villains too. So the villains aren't really villains yet. Like Selena isn't Catwoman yet, although we see her kind of in the mask. So they're, I guess they're not like their fully realized self.
I wonder if maybe they are not like known.
Yeah.
By everybody, if you go to Gotham these days, so of course, it's like the Ice Lounge belongs to the Penguin, and this neighborhood is like the Riddler territory. Don't go there. So I guess that's So the plot, apparently, there's going to be a series of murders, and as Batman works to solve these murders, it's going to expose a lot of the corruption in Gotham, and one of the things he's going to have to deal with is his own family's maybe not participation but involvement or their role in Gotham and all that. So, which sounds similar to the route taken by the Joker.
Yeah.
Which was a great movie, but it's like to make the Waynes bad. I don't know.
I haven't made them bad so much as it questioned them.
Yeah. In the Joker was ambiguous. He played in ambiguity that it might happen, it might not.
Yeah.
The Joker was crazy, so you're gonna believe a crazy guy or this other guy. Yeah. But the character of Thomas Wayne on the Joker was like clearly based on Donald Trump, a person that people love, Anyways, a person that besides politics, a lot of people hate. Either way, and it was even Alec Baldwin was actually cast to be Thomas Wayne on the Joker, but they changed his mind and they cast someone else. And so but I don't know if I like. I hope the Waynes are still, light towers. They are good people.
He didn't.
And because the whole core of Batman is Bruce suffered the loss of his parents, and apparently until that point he was raised well, and he believes in justice, and then comes a little bit of that helping on creating the Batman. He's gonna fight for justice for the ones that can't fight for themselves, and if it's something about my parents were terrible, I have to pay for their sins. I wouldn't like that.
I don't think I would either.
I hope it's not.
I don't think that's what he's gonna do.
I hope not.
Because he didn't say like, and he's gonna find out his family's involved. He just said he's gonna have to figure out, or I don't know, like maybe call some things into question.
Because in the Joker was definitely, it could definitely be it.
Yeah.
It's not like Thomas Wayne was the greatest person, and this city killed my parents. I have to do something about it. They're gonna kill more parents. And,
I don't know. Yeah. We'll see. See, this is why it was such a good panel. He told us so much, and we still have no idea.
No,
it's fun. I live for this.
Yeah,
so great.
We saw the trailer, and we saw some pretty cool stuff in the trailer.
Yeah, one of them being Colin Farrell not looking like...
I didn't see Colin Farrell until later when I saw internet images.
Yeah, I was going to say, not looking like Colin Farrell. I did not recognize him at all. The prosthetics are pretty Pretty intense. But yeah, the trailer looks cool. There's this whole kind of homemade vibe with like his suit with the Batmobile and everything. You can tell that he's building all this stuff at home. He doesn't have Lucius Fox quite yet helping him out. He's still...
Yeah.
These are all like kind of first drafts of everything.
It was on the news after the panels, after DC FanDome, that the movie will be year 2. But the HBO Max show will be year 1.
Right. Yes. I forgot about the show.
Yeah.
I forgot about the show.
So it's gonna lead up to the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there'll be time for that. Maybe. When is the movie scheduled to?
We don't have a date.
Yeah, but let's.
Or at the
say
very
2
least, I didn't
years.
write one down.
Yeah. Oh, let's do it. Start filming the show right away. I don't know. Maybe they're doing with the movie. Who knows?
I don't know. We'll find out. We're gonna watch it no matter what.
Yeah. So we saw Catwoman. We saw Jim Gordon. We saw the Riddler. We saw Penguin. We heard Alfred.
Yeah.
Did we see Alfred?
I don't know. I'm getting confused because we saw Andy Serkis in another panel. So I don't think we saw him as Alfred.
Did you see what was the panel?
We saw some clips of him in the Sandman panel because he's involved in the audio.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I thought we heard Alfred on the trailer.
I think we did.
Maybe
Yeah,
we
we
see
did.
it. Yeah. And
Either way, he's in it.
Yeah.
A note about production design. Matt Reeves has gone out of his way to make sure that Gotham is not like any city that we've seen. Not theatrical or like over-the-top theatrical like the Tim Burton. But they've shot in Liverpool.
Yeah.
But they went through and they added a lot of, added and tweaked and edited things with computer graphics so that it's not really any city. Like, they're able to shoot with real locations but make it... So when we watch it, it's not going to be like, oh, this is New York or Chicago or Detroit or anything, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
It's Gotham is Gotham, and that's that. Anyway.
What else?
I said the actors were pretty involved in designing the costumes. Making sure they could move and stuff like that. And... I like how he described Batman's superpower, too. Matt Reeves described what Batman's power is. I think we tend to think of it as, his power is, wealth and intelligence. But he described it actually as his ability, but also his compulsion to persevere. And that's really what sets Bruce Wayne apart.
Yeah.
Also, he's super wealthy and smart and all that, but...
And it takes me back to the whole, he had to have good role models on his past.
Yeah.
Because if not, it's, if not there, where, If he did...
Alfred, maybe?
If he did... Yeah, of course, Alfred is there, holding the torch. But if he didn't have that light...
That's true.
To shine his way in the darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's just in Thomas Wayne in particular.
Why?
Just his role, like you said, as light is so important, especially in stories dark as Batman's.
Yeah. Well. So there was FanDome. FanDome is back in September. There's already rumors on the internet about they're gonna announce a Batman, Ben Affleck movie or show.
Okay.
Man of Steel 2, Justice League 2, 22 million watched. So I hope that gives DC Warner a hint that what people want.
Yeah.
And
maybe some of the other big studios
that
this might be a cool thing to do.
Oh yeah.
For their fans. I wouldn't be mad if Marvel did something similar. Just throwing that out there.
It was all virtual. It was all through Skype Zoom sessions, so it's not pretty expensive to shoot. So it's cheaper than bring everybody together in one place.
Yes.
So they could do cons, but they could do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no danger of anything getting canceled because everybody's thousands of miles apart.
Yeah. That's it.
All right.
Anything else? A couple quick news. Altered quick news. Altered Carbon was canceled by Netflix. A bunch of other shows were canceled. Kingsman was postponed to February. What else?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
We just saw the new trailer for Black Widow, and it looks really good.
Yeah.
It looks so much better than the previous one.
This is the first trailer that has me like truly excited to see the film.
Me too. Yeah, and especially considering it's like the 5th Black Widow movie, if you know what I'm talking about. You know, like Anna,
the 5th Black Widow.
Red Sparrow,
yeah.
and the one with what's her Blake Lively. So there's so many. Marvel, so late. Anyways.
That's a soapbox for another day.
Anything else?
I think we've covered quite a bit tonight.
I guess that's it for tonight. Next week you're gonna see Tenet. Christopher Nolan's Bond on acid. That's what some critics said. So
okay.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that. In the meantime, stay safe, mask up,
and have a good week. Oh, we hit the 1,000 mark, so thank you for the fans. Yeah, so you people are listening, people are watching, and if you are watching or listening, go to our Facebook page, our Instagram page, follow us, share us, and we also on YouTube if you wanna see on YouTube. So and
comment. We would love to hear your questions, your ideas, your thoughts, all that.
So we're here for 1,000 more and more and more, and may the force be with you.
Live long and prosper.
Bye.
Bye.